gonna unmute. And we're gonna unmute so that I don't have these two female hosts fucking yelling at me because I forgot to unmute them. So we're just gonna nip the problem in the bud and immediately have them unmuted. Hello, everyone. Welcome to I forgot to change the stream title. Hello, everyone. Take two. Welcome to episode 21 of Ayumi, what's the podcast?
The Cloudset.
The Cloudset. I am Lin Yaxity, the conqueror of Kaiden, the ruler of Grora, the elf demon of this world. This is Ayumi Yusei, the queen of the Cloud Kingdom, the goddess of creation, the purple wolf girl. And this is also Yuri, aka the bunny girl, aka the goddess of the cosmos, and she's holding boba. Welcome, everyone, to episode 21.
Now.
Hello.
What if I just completely just throw him through a loop and just switch to my other Fugi, where I'm holding like a galaxy in my hand?
I mean, you
Trip 'em
could.
up.
You could, if you wanted to.
Good.
You could just to prove me wrong. To be like, hey, I'm not holding a boba. I'm holding a galaxy. These two are fucking gremlins and they're fucking toxic gazers. They're fucking toxic. They're toxic. They're toxic.
Are you backsassing Yuri right now?
I'm backsassing the both of you.
Get muted, bitch!
This is my podcast as well. I control the technical side of this.
Get
You
muted.
can't
All right,
mute me.
Hi, gazers.
You
Welcome
can't mute
in.
me.
Forget this fucker. Okay.
I can mute
You
you
don't even know
though.
what
I
he's
can
doing.
technically mute you. You want to know what it's?
Oh.
You want to be toxic to me?
Oh.
I can be toxic to
Oh.
you. I can mute you.
You know what?
Oh my god.
Do it. See what's gonna happen. See what's gonna happen.
But what if I don't wanna? What if I don't want to do it? I just said that to get a reaction out of you.
Weak, spineless.
But you know what I can do? You know what I can do? I'm gonna do this.
Absolutely nothing. Because if we have to
I'm
keep saying
taking away
I
your
don't
table,
know.
Ayumi. Your table's been taken away. Your table's been taken away.
What will I do with no table? You know what?
Whatever shall we do?
I'm grabbing your table right now.
No.
Grab it.
No. This is my table.
Grab it.
This is my table.
And flip the shit out of it.
This is my
Flip it.
table. No, this is my table.
Flip
No.
the table.
Fuck. Where's my table? Wait, hang on. Where's the table? Wait.
Give him a second. He's working.
Okay.
Working.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm flipping the table.
My
Down!
table's been flipped. Fuck. It's been flipped. No. My microphone's on the fucking floor, Ayumi. Are you happy with this? Are you happy? Are you happy with
Your
my
table and
microphone
your
being on the floor?
stream.
You know what? I gave you your table. I gave you your table back, and then you go and you flipped my table. Yeah, you know what?
You still have your table. There was a moment where I didn't have a table.
Lynn,
Yes.
thank you. Now, may we get back onto a more constructive path instead of bickering like 5-year-olds?
6.
I'm sorry, my queen, 6.
Yay!
He's a 5-year-old.
Yay! Hi guys, welcome. It's totally like I wasn't just live like 5 minutes ago. Whoa!
And it's totally as if she wasn't
Whoa.
bullying me already in her stream as well.
That doesn't matter. But anyways,
Yeah, it so fucking
welcome
does.
to episode 21. Did you change the title, Lynn? Is this correct?
Yes, it is correct. Episode 21.
Welcome to episode 21 of the Cloudset, where you have your beautiful host and the thing in the red. Oh man, this is gonna be amazing.
The thing in
welcome
the
in,
red.
Elsa. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Look, we got some first-time chatters. This is so amazing. How are you guys doing? How are you?
How are you all gazers doing?
You know?
Okay, so fair warning to everyone. Unfortunately, I cannot have the chat up. I don't think. I still have no internet, so I'm doing everything
Right.
off the data on my phone. So things are spotty, and I might sound weird. I might cut out. I don't know. So we'll find out as the night goes on.
Oh
my
yeah.
goodness.
You're dealing with the
We
side
were literally
effects of
talking
Hurricane
about that
Helena.
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
a
Is it
hurricane.
Helena or
rough.
Helen? Hurricane Helen or Hurricane Helena.
Why do they name hurricanes after women? But anyways,
You
go
know, that
on.
is a good question. Why do they name hurricanes after women?
I don't know.
I mean, some hurricanes have men's names as well.
Oh.
I mean, it's Hurricane Isaac that's headed for England right
Oh.
now.
Oh my
Though it'll
god.
probably, diminish by the time it gets there, so it won't be a hurricane anymore.
The
But,
British are
yeah.
gonna
Well, in
get
England,
the British
they're
are
gonna
getting the
eat
mail.
it? Are they eating the?
Are they eating what? Are they eating what?
Are they gonna consume the entire hurricane?
Yes.
She said it's gonna diminish it. Diminish. Fuck.
I mean,
Can't be.
well, I mean, they're used to it. They get rain all the time. They haven't seen the sunlight in years. You know, they haven't seen the sunlight in
Have
years.
they ever seen the
I
sunlight?
don't
Any
know. I
Englanders
don't
in
know.
chat? Do you
I
guys
mean,
know what the sun looks like?
yeah, what does the sun look like for you guys? I mean, you wouldn't even know if a hurricane hit you or not. Now, would you?
You're toxic. That's
I mean,
just
it'll be a
rude.
tropical storm by the time it gets to them, like it was for us. But I mean, that's
Um,
still, depending on how bad they are, they can still be devastating or leave
Ooh.
lasting like effects, things like that. Like, okay, so yesterday was like the worst of it, like early in the morning, and we
Mhm.
knew I get about 5 something every morning for work.
Mm-hmm.
I get to
She's an
work
early riser.
and everything, and then next day, my mother ends up calling the store, telling my boss and them that she's on her way to get me from work because a tree had fallen and it's blocking our main road.
Oh shit.
And flooding has started. And she's like, "Hey, I'm just gonna come get her and bring her home so
Mm.
that she doesn't have a home to return to after she gets out of work."
Yeah.
So
Oh
she
my
came and she
god.
picked me up, and I was just like, "Oh, I didn't even know this was going on." Like, I was, at work in the full swing of things, and she's like, "Yeah, I thought I should just like come out here and get it," because she's like, "I seen it." She's like, "I seen it at the front of our neighborhood when I was out driving," and she's like, "I noticed it." So she's like, "So let me just go and get her." She's like, I didn't even bother." She's like, "She just like I just came and got you."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay." And so I was only at work. Like, this is how quickly and how bad it got so fast. I was only at work for an hour and 12 minutes.
Oh wow.
So like that's how quickly things had turned so bad. And we took a back road to get into our neighborhood, which is a really longer way around, but even then, like, that area was starting to flood.
Oh my god.
So, which I mean, I don't have to worry about flooding at my house because I'm high up on a hill. So if flooding happens, it happens down lower below me.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's getting
if I'm
to
not
it.
in my house, like in my house,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, going to be able to get to my house.
Oh shit.
So she's like, instead of you being flooded and stranded outside of the home, she's like, "Well, shit, I thought I'd just come get you and bring you home."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Good
And then, like,
good
later
on mom.
on, I find out because they posted on Facebook, which I don't use Facebook, so I found out through my best friend because she texted me to check in with me. And she's like, "How bad is it up there?" And she told me, she says, "Yeah, actually, I seen at your uncle's, a tree fell in on his house." And I was
What?
just like, "What?" And so for once, in the 9,000th year that we've all had Facebook, I open up the app and I look at my uncle's page, and a tree I literally have fell through his house right over top of the bed that he was sleeping in.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
And thankfully,
god.
it stopped before like it fell in on him. But his home's like destroyed.
Well, I hope he
No.
yeah, wow. I mean, I think that is something that's covered by insurance, right? Disaster insurance or whatever. If you own stuff,
I would think so, but it's like since he rents, I'm not sure how that how it plays out.
Oh
So it's like he was saying
shit.
that he was renting from. He didn't own it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see.
But it's one of those places like it's like rent to own or whatever. So I was like, I'm not sure. At least I think it was. So I'm not sure like how that plays in because I don't.
I see. I
I've
see.
personally never rented. Now I lived in places where my family was renting, but as far as me, like the place I live in now is the place I've had for forever now. I bought it. It's mine. I'm still paying on it. Because you had to pay back that loan and things like that. But it's like it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I pay my own insurance and things like that. So as far as renting goes, I have absolutely
Homeowners
no idea how
right
any of that
here.
works.
Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Well,
I don't even know
damn.
where to begin to think of like where would you go to like solve that. That's so sad.
Yeah, and like right now, as I'm thinking, I'm like, where in the world is my uncle even going to stay? Like,
Mm.
I would imagine like maybe my aunt or my daddy, like probably like, hey, bro, like come stay with us, something like that. But I'm like, I'm not sure, honestly, because
Yeah.
I mean, there's like half his house is crushed.
Yeah, half his
I
house is like it's like that's not livable.
feel like, hey, let's
Yeah,
go on
so,
home. Oh, never mind. That
yeah,
is so sad.
and like I can actually show you like photos of like the trees that
You got
fell
photos?
Yeah.
outside of my
Yeah,
like right
send
like
them.
right here. That's
Alright.
right at the entrance of my neighborhood.
Mm.
Holy
So
wow.
yeah, my mom,
Damn.
like, she was out, she was driving, and she seen that, and she's like, "Oh," she's like, "I am immediately beelining and going to go get my daughter." And she didn't get time. She was like, "Hey, come over now." She's like, "I'm on my
Mm.
way."
Yeah, it's like you had no chance. It's like you're going home. It's like
Yeah, my mom's like,
Mm.
forego everything else. I'm just coming to get you. You're coming home." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And just for clarification, guys, my parents, like my mom, like she lives with me. I help
uh
look after her and things. So like
mhm, mhm.
she lives with
Yeah.
me.
Okay,
So
okay. Well, yeah, you definitely it seems like you definitely lucked out because
yeah,
Mm.
I got so lucky. And I think one of the things that terrifies me about this fact, this is like, again, that's the road we use every single day.
mhm.
And I'm like, if I had stopped right there, right when that tree had fell, that would have fell like on me.
Oh
But
my
Mhm.
sometimes you do have to
god.
stop. You have to stop there for buses and things like that. And I'm like, if I was hit that time where buses were out, and now I had to stop and wait for a bus for the school kids to get on their bus and stuff like that, that would have fell on me, and that would have been terrifying. Like
Oh
I see here right now, and I'm
no.
like, that's scary.
That's scary.
Well, so it's funny you mentioned that how scary it was because so you mean me and Yuri were talking and
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll be right back.
okay.
Okay.
So basically we were talking just kind of how me and you would go and do some we would go and do some stupid shit and Yuri would be dragging us by our necks.
During the hurricane? Oh no, sweetie.
Well, I mean, you remember the tornado conversation we had? How you were like, yeah, you were surprised that tornadoes kill people.
They kill people? I thought it was just a swirling of and I thought it moves, but in the distance, but it moves everywhere, and you can get swept up by it. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, so I was
I have
joking.
never heard of tornado death. I'm sorry.
You
We're
haven't
talking about something
you
serious,
haven't
and I'm
heard
in
of
this serious mindset, and you're making a joke out of this.
No, no,
Shame
no.
on you!
No, I'm not making a
Shame
joke.
on
This is
you!
something that me and Yuri talked about yesterday when she was telling me about this stuff.
Shame on you!
I'm not making a joke.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh my
Yuri,
god.
does it sound like he made a joke because he's laughing?
What?
Okay, Yuri,
Nothing, I'm
remember
just bullying.
how I was talking to you yesterday about how me and Ayumi would do some stupid shit when I brought up the whole tornado situation to Ayumi, and then how like you would be dragging us, being like, "No, we're going the fucking side."
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just telling that to Ayumi, and Ayumi was getting on me for making a joke.
Yep.
Tisk, the tisk,
I
tisk.
thought you weren't
Oh.
making a joke, Linoxity.
Linoxity. You just called me Linoxity?
Yeah,
What do
that's
you
your
want me to
name.
call it? Want me to first name you? Lymphatic.
Oh shit.
The
Why am I
legal
getting all the
government name.
bots?
Lymphatic.
So I just find it funny. Because I there was another thing that that me and Yuri talked about, Ayumi. So we
Mhm.
kind of compared our stuff, and then we compared you, and you caught some strife. This was without your knowledge,
What?
and so I'm bringing it to your knowledge now. And for
What?
reference, Ayumi said it. Yuri said it.
What?
So
Oh, I'll start here. Okay. No, here. Since I said, let me go ahead and pull it from the mouth of babes. All right.
Okay.
So we were talking about how this whole entire hurricane thing was that because I was chatting with Lynn about it a little bit yesterday, and I'm like, I was like, you guys have earthquakes, and you guys kind of brush them off. I'm like, we get hurricanes / tropical storms and tornadoes here where I live. damn, that sounds awful. And I was like, and we sometimes we meme about, like, I sent you guys memes about us, like, all cracking jokes about these high winds and things like that, even though we know how deadly this stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and then I'm like, where Ayumi lives, I'm like, they get I was like, they get snow.
They get
That's it.
snow. It's like I get hurricanes. Yuri, I get earthquakes. Yuri gets hurricanes and tropical storms, and Ayumi gets
And tornadoes.
and
I
tornadoes.
get hurricanes.
And Ayumi gets snow.
I get hurricanes.
Who you
When was the last time
who you
that
trying
your
to
city had a
convince, Ayumi?
hurricane,
Who you
sweetheart?
trying to convince? It doesn't sound like you're trying to convince
To
us.
be honest, if we want to talk about hurricanes, the two most hurricanes that have happened within the past 10 years. Hold on, I got a timer. Hurricane Sandy, and then there was one before it. Hurricane Sandy took out and set like the whole within 30 minutes of where I live, took out the whole beach area and everywhere, and it was flooded. So, yeah, we actually get a lot of rain. It's been raining a lot. I haven't had a hurricane in a long time, but well, I can't even say long
I get
time.
these every season though.
Every season,
the last actual
Yeah, like really, no.
uh-huh.
Like, I know it's like not a pissing contest or that, but I'm just saying, like, just reality here is just like every changing of the season, we get tornadoes and hurricanes constantly.
Like this disastrous.
Yeah, they can be absolutely. So like, so that's the funny thing. It's like while that storm and stuff was going on yesterday, we also had like 2 to 3 different tornadoes touch down like 20 minutes from me.
Yikes!
So I'm just like, damn, it's dangerous to live here. Why do we live
Yeah,
here?
you guys are crazy living in the South.
Okay,
Well,
so
then again, that's just the world, you know. You
That's like, damn,
can't
like
pick
Mother
and
Nature really
choose.
said I have beef specifically with the southern east coast of the USA.
when I search up
Mother
the most
Nature really said, fuck you.
when I search up the most recent hurricane, Ayumi, that you got, Hurricane Ida or Ida.
Ida?
Ida.
Oh, I don't remember
Ida.
it.
That was in 2021.
Oh, that was pretty recent.
3 years ago.
Yeah, so what?
Florida gets hurricanes.
A hurricane is a hurricane.
Okay, but like you get.
I don't know why we're comparing the packages of the hurricane when the islands are literally all water. So we're gonna bound to get hurricanes. We get hurricanes. It's okay. It doesn't matter about the time difference. You guys get it every
Blizzard's
season.
gonna be dangerous.
That's why you guys are over there.
I think you're more concerned about a blizzard than you are concerned about a hurricane. Let's be honest.
I've never gotten a blizzard. I have no idea what you're talking about. I do not live. Okay, where I live, I get snow, I get rain. I live literally in the smack dab. Okay, so I get equal.
So you get slush is what you get.
Not really. It's more like when I say in the middle, it's more like I don't live so much into the snow that I get blizzards. Like we haven't gotten snow in a while, and I don't live so smack dab. Actually, no, I'm more closer to the water than I am to the snow.
Okay, so yeah, you would get less snow.
So we
You would get less snow.
we get more rain than anything.
Okay.
So they're not hurricanes, but we get a lot of rain.
Cool.
Yeah.
Something I want to bring up that Yuri said about how you guys meme about the stuff, just knowing full well how dangerous it is. Yeah, us Californians, we do the exact same shit, just with earthquakes.
I remember one year, like I can't remember what it was. We had a hurricane headed like where I live. We was in the direct path for it, and it had been a long time since we had been like in the direct path of a hurricane like that.
Yeah,
and it was like just beelining straight for us, and so everyone in my state just was making meme after meme after meme after meme, and it got like right there at the coast, and then abruptly turned away, and then. It was funny because like all of the U.S. was watching this, like all of our memes, and they're like, only people from there would meme so hard on the storm that it actually hurts the storm's feelings and it turns away.
Oh my god, that is so perfect. Imagine just memeing so hard that you make the storm go away.
We did. We memed the fuck out of that hurricane. I don't even remember what hurricane it was, but we memed the hell out of it, and it just went away. And I'm like, oh, is that what we gotta do each time? Why don't we keep doing that then? It's own feeling. Make it go away.
The last time we had an earthquake, they literally came on the radio. It was a magnitude. It was downgraded. It was like a magnitude 4.0 or something. But they were just making jokes about it. They're going, it's like, huh? Is it a hurricane? Is it a earthquake? Oh, look, our microphones are shaking. Oh, it's only a okay, disappointed. It's like, and then they would interview people on the radio station, and they were going like, so how was the I keep wanting to say hurricane. How was the earthquake for you? And they're like, I shrugged it off. It woke me up like I went back to sleep. It rocked me to sleep.
Yeah, like it was funny because like after my mom came and got me and everything, I came home, and it's still like early in the morning, so I was just like, well, I guess I'll just go back to bed.
I remember you saying that.
I'm like, I went to sleep, man. Like I woke up on and off because there was noise and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently at some point we have a hanging light right there at our front door. And the wind had gotten so bad it lifted up that lantern and it smacked the glass window that's right above the door in the foyer. And she was so afraid it was gonna break it at one point. But thankfully it didn't break. It don't even have a crack in it. Like it's fine.
I see.
So I was like, oh my, is that what woke me up again? Like I was like, no, it probably is. Cause I heard a bang, but I was like, I didn't bother to get up. And I was like, man, I'm glad like we didn't have a tornado come through here because my ass would just rolled back over. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, good old global
Mother
weather.
Nature.
Yeah, good old Mother Nature. Los Angeles had a huge heat wave for and I'm talking 100-degree weather where I live, which is unheard of. And then like I can only imagine what it was like in Death Valley. And then we had a tropical storm back earlier in the year, or hurricane. It was like a category 1 hurricane that downgraded to a tropical storm. Then we get wildfires. But the thing is, wildfires are not that big of a threat. They're wildfires. They are in those rural areas, not the city.
Mm-hmm.
Ayumi, you're gonna bonk me. I sent you something. But anyways,
Not him doing secret DMs excluding me.
Oh, she'll probably say it out loud. But I came across it and I was like, okay, this is too funny. I gotta send it.
Fair.
But yeah, so wildfires are out in the rural areas, and so they're not much of a threat to the city. Though I do remember when we had like heavy wildfires down in San Francisco, the smoke reached here in Los Angeles. Like I remember walking outside and it smelled like smoke. Just the entire city smelled like smoke.
Yikes.
Which was crazy. Bum, 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 bum.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, how's the weather for you now?
Things have chilled down, like it's calm.
That's good.
But like I said, we got like 2 other hurricanes headed. Or one other hurricane that's headed for us, possibly. And then there's one that may start forming in the Gulf, which would be really, really bad if that does happen to form.
Uh-huh.
And like I said, then there's Isaac that's heading for England. So we may have 2 other hurricanes on our hands that's heading for us, which by the time it hits us, it's tropical storms. But again, they're on the higher end of those, like how I told you, so they can get a bit bad if they don't diminish enough by the time they come inland.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Well,
that's where we're at now.
Here's hoping that you don't have to deal with that.
I hope not.
Because that does not sound like it would be fun. Oh, are you back, Ayumi?
Hello.
I sent you something. You're probably gonna bonk my head. Bonk my head
Yo,
after
like
you
I
see
just
it.
have to check the weather app, and like we still have flash flood warnings until tomorrow.
Oh, geez.
Oh my god.
Flooding here is actually
I
a
know,
pretty
like,
big issue.
one of the local dams, like they broke too, so it's just like
What? A dam broke?
Oh my God,
Yeah,
she
it just
said that.
broke and it like flooded a whole entire area.
Oh, jeez.
So
Oh, God.
yeah, this is how bad it can get here sometimes.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, jeez. You're like, it's.
That we can stop talking about the weather now because we're not awkward people.
It wasn't awkward though. Hey guys. So how's the weather where
The
you're
thing about it is just like
at?
So how's the weather?
So how's the weather? I mean,
Are
that's
we really gonna be
I'm
that
just
group of
here
people?
thinking about it, and it's like, man, we're just out here talking about the weather. Like, do people really tune into a podcast for a fucking weather report?
Hey,
Come
hey,
on
hey,
now.
hey,
And
hey.
on today's news, we have Ayumi, Lynn, and Yuri. And we were talking about news today. So, fellow podcasters, how are we doing on the weather? Don't
We're
answer that.
doing.
Don't answer that.
Not Lynn, but like, okay, so about I was like, don't actually answer that. Lynn.
I got shut fucking down. Me about to go fully into character and everything, and Ayumi just being
I had
like,
to nip it in the bud.
I remember, I just picture her putting her hand on my face, just pushing me down back into my seat. Sit the fuck down. Shut up. Don't answer.
So speaking
It's okay.
of, characters, recently you had a collaboration stream with Staretti.
I did.
You guys got into like a long discussion about your lore, and we got some new lore of your character.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
Did you make it up on the spot or?
It was more, well, no, I didn't make anything up on the spot. It was just remembering everything on the spot because I didn't have anything written down.
Oh. And then you should write it down.
I
Yeah.
will.
But it was
at some
you
point.
actually need to sit down and, like, type it
I
all
will
out.
at some point. His livelihood. Let me just write this later.
But like it was interesting, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well, what did you like
So it's
about
like
it?
it's like you got more fleshed out now, and I was like, oh yes, that's good. You're not like guessing at it. You're like, no, I know for a fact like this happens.
Oh.
And you're like, I know how this is how he reacted and stuff. I was like, yes, I'm so glad like you've ironed out these little kinks that you had.
Yeah, it's
for your
like I know
character.
how I met Nyx, and I like Star pointed out that she liked was how like I've involved like you guys in my lore because I like
Mhm.
officially like when I go 2D, Ayumi, you're in my lore. You're in my lore. I mean, and
Mhm.
I think that was kind of a given when when both of your characters got involved in Snowfall.
Yeah,
That's cute.
and it's like the only thing that's like conflicting on like lore wise on my end is like for me and Ayumi
Mm-hmm. What happened?
is because like we have it canon how we met, but it's just like the way the current state that Nyx is in Lynn's Snowfall story actually is before you would ever have met her.
Oh.
Oh
Lore-wise.
yeah, so we got a bit of a if we were in a purely hypothetical sense, if all three of our lores were like combined, we have a plot hole because technically Ayumi is in the world.
That's why I have two lures. I have my friends' lures that I can get rid of the plot holes and just like fit everybody in, and then the lore that I had it written down because not that I don't want everybody in my actual lore, but for it to actually fit and make sense, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, okay, this is the lore that I wrote about my OC, and I have that over at the side, and this is the lore that I talk about with all my friends, you know?
Yeah. Well, and like,
so that's how I do it.
And like your official lore does work for how you would meet Lynn, which is quite because you can travel through your realms.
But how would that work with Yuri?
Exactly.
You see the problem?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So like that's where the problem is because like Nyx's character, as Yuri said, is before she's like ascended to goddess form.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wish you guys were looking ironing it out.
Which is like how I have it like in my head, like somehow she wandered herself up in your world or whatever. Because it's canon. She can go to different worlds just by different means than how like Ayumi and them do. But damn, I'm trying to fucking put this leaf, son of a bitch. There, I'm crafting on the side. And also not trying to cut my own fucking finger in the process.
No.
Yeah, don't cut your fingers.
Yeah, it'd be some wild shit. Like, well, guys, I cut myself, so I gotta go to the ER to get stitches. Bye. Like, that'd be wild way to like dip. But
And then she just hangs up. We're just like, wait a minute.
We're like, wait a minute. No. Yuri, get your ass back here.
That'd be wild. But so like mine and Ayumi's like lore is that Ayumi popped herself into Nyx's realm someday, somehow, whenever.
That is exactly what she did to Lynn.
And that's like how they met. Definitely after Nyx is already goddess.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
But in yours, they meet while she's still out and about traveling.
Mm-hmm. Ayumi, does your OC time travel?
I haven't thought about it. She goes to realms at different points, so in a sense, it could be a sort of time travel. Because how I see it, right? So Yuri's universe, that's one realm. I call the universes realms. So that's one realm. Lynn's universe is another realm. So like in Ayumi's eyes, she comes from the realm of the stars. I don't know what we've dubbed Yuri's realm yet, but Lynn's is the realm of the war.
Yep.
Right?
Which I actually really like that.
Yeah, so there's just like war everywhere.
Like mine's like literally all of the cosmos, pretty much. Is what it is.
Okay, realm of the cosmos. It was what is what it would be dubbed. Sorry, I'm eating.
You're good.
No, you're good. I'm like, okay, so like I got a phone call there, so I was like, hey guys, I'll be right back. I was getting called like, hey, like, what do you want from this place? And they're like, text it to me. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's like why I had to dip real quick to answer that call. But anyway.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
So like, I'm waiting on my food to get here now.
What you getting, Yuri?
Chinese, maybe if they're open, because some places like I miraculously did not get power outing.
Oh.
My net is the only thing that went out. Shockingly enough. So my internet is out, but I have power, which thankfully I will take that over anything, any day. Yeah. I would much rather have power and be without internet. But there are some places in town where there's no power. And so like some places are like some grocery stores open, some aren't, some restaurants are open, some aren't. So it's like you kind of have to pick and choose where you want to go and things like that. So it's a little hard.
Okay, I see.
Which my head boss or supervisor, whatever you want to call her, she texted me yesterday after I got home to check in, and then also told me like, "Hey, we're canceling tomorrow. Our place has no power, so we're not gonna do anything. So like we're shutting down." So I was like, I left at like the perfect time.
So basically, it's like you have no work until you get power again.
Yeah, which I would imagine I would still be on for Monday, to be honest. Like I don't see this really not having power that long.
Okay. I see. Okay, back to the characters. Yeah. I love that image of just this is how Ayumi meets everyone in different universe. She quite literally will just plop up right in front of them, just pop into existence.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Oh, I'm curious.
It is your character.
What do you think your initial reaction would have been the moment you kind of, because like what I talked about on my collab with Star was that because like she wanted to know, like, what's the lore between you two? How did you go from, because like Star's like, I hear rumors of like an alliance marriage, or is it a arranged or whatever, and so I had to basically clear the table, set the record straight, because for gayers, for a reference, both of my OCs and Ayumi's OC, Lin Farek and Ayumi Yusei, are actually married in lore. Started from an alliance, and then it transversed over time. Basically, I was like, yeah, so Ayumi kind of plopped, and I couldn't remember, because I know me and you talked about it a while ago. So now that I have you here, we might as well clear it up. What I said is you plopped in, and kind of you saw Lin saw you, so like it was you, because he saw you appear in front of him, you like quite literally in front of his eyes, he fully knows that you're a goddess. Because I mean, how else do you explain appearing in thin air with a fluffy cloud tail?
Hi.
So he fully knows that Ayumi is a goddess. And through some way, somehow, eventually kind of things turned into an alliance marriage between the two. Then it turned into more an actual marriage. Now, why did Ayumi interact with Lin? What was she trying? Because like, from your lore from when you debuted, you're what? You're learning to get control over emotions and stuff.
But that's after I get corruption. So when I meet you, I'm not corrupted yet.
Oh.
So she's literally just exploring the cosmos, learning about. Sorry, Yuri says cosmos so much, it came into my vocabulary. She's
I'm so
exploring.
sorry, but not sorry.
No, I love it. I use it because it's so beautiful.
Aww.
She's exploring different realms, getting to know people, and she's just like, because yeah, she just has the power to do that. So she explores different realms. She's the
Okay.
goddess of creation in her realm. I guess what could be the lore way to put it, which would make the most sense in my eyes, would be that she's like gathering information for her realm that's just been created.
Okay.
So, because she has to create these things.
Now, aside from
I haven't
gathering,
really like decided that that's how it was, but I could see that's how it goes if we decide to do that.
Okay. Now, out of curiosity, why does Ayumi say marry Lin and then just stick around in the realm of war?
Well, you have to tell me that, because how do you convince a goddess to stay in your realm?
I don't know.
Honestly.
I'm like, that's the thing that I'm over here being like. So I'm I'm not a goddess. I'm not anything. I might be immortal, but I'm half demon, half elf, and I'm immortal. But you're a goddess. So why the fuck are you staying here, and why are you married to me?
I mean, because how I could imagine it, right? It just like, you're sitting there, let's say you're cleaning your sword, and you're really tired after this war, and then you're hearing like pop, 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 like little puffs, right? And then you look up, and then you just see she's falling, and then she just plops right in your lap, and you're like, well, how's it going?
Oh my god!
How are you?
That is exactly how that first meeting, because I love that image in my mind. Just you appearing out of the sky, landing right in my lap, me being completely confused, being like, "Hello, who the fuck are you?"
She does know of everything down to the molecule because she has to create it. So she's seen realms where there's full of just water and fish. Like imagine Subnautica, but it's the entire universe, Like,
Right.
she's seen realms where it's just full of green and luscious life, So, wait, hold on.
You're good. Fun lore time, lore OC creation time. We like it, chat. We like it, gazers. You get to.
Yo, I got a message, and we got free egg drop soup. Like the lady just gave us free egg drop soup. Like hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And you're good, Ayumi.
Okay. What was I saying?
You were saying everything down to the molecules and
she essentially, because she needs to create it, right? So maybe she's looking at you and you're like covered in blood and you're obviously tired and she's analyzing you, and then she wants to help you. Or maybe like she's, instead of wanting to help you, we cut to a few scenes later, you're on the battlefield and she's just there like watching you, and you're like, what the go away.
I'm just like, it's like, this is the battlefield, go. And you're just over there just being like,
I'm just like silent the whole time.
You're just silent, sitting on like a bunch of bodies or something from like an enemy, and you're just sitting there like so just interested in everything that's going on, just watching Lin go and fucking kill his enemies.
You know what I could see? I could see that being one of the reasons why she gets corrupted, because she sees you in the war realm, and then she's like, because that's what I have it flushed out, but like it's supposed to be as almost because of her godship. That's why she gets corrupted, because she's not supposed to get emotion.
Oh,
right.
But like in the realm of war, she's like looking around.
Wait, hear me out.
Okay.
So hear me out only because what I was gonna say is different than what you're gonna say.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
So how you fighting your war based on your emotions, how you feel. She takes that and she sees that, and then that's why she gets corrupted, and she's like killing all the people that she created, you know. But I don't
Yeah.
know how uh how Yuri would fit in this. We're writing this and
Alright.
Yuri's still not appeared.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know.
Okay, so Yuri, what do you think? How would you factor into stuff? Like a goddess form, if like we were to bring your goddess form into things.
Mm-hmm. How do you become a
Mm,
goddess? Let's start there.
a gift from the gods.
Ooh,
It's
so
her reward for what she's done.
so a gift from
It's a reward, but
mm,
also a. It's one of the things. It's a blessing and a curse type things.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So,
like we all know, she saved literally the whole entire galaxy, like all the cosmos. That was her thing. That was the whole entire
Mm.
reason why she was called forth to go do what she had to do
mhm,
because too much magic was getting used up. Basically, is what you would call it in layman's terms.
Mm-hmm.
Um, things were not. Things were just not good, and they needed somebody to correct the wrongs. And so that was her to like, yeah, we choose you basically because of your
mm,
own because of the type of race that you are and the natural gifts that you guys have would be beneficial. So it's just like you understand better. So we choose you.
Mm.
And so yeah, she set forth and she does that and she's in war for years trying to bring order back. And then so one war is solved, but then they realize there's even a bigger picture out of all of it. And they're like, well, crap. And so they had to travel all the way to the very edge of creation itself
mm.
to take out
Hello.
the
Hmm. Hmm.
driving force all behind all of this.
Mm-hmm.
And so she did that. And so she comes back. She's victorious, and they kind of gift her a few little things. Like she returns home like to her people. And during one night, walking out with her mate and stuff, they look up and they see the stars have rearranged themselves with a constellation that represents her.
Mm-hmm.
So she has her own constellation in the stars now. And then later on, more time goes by, and they're like, we can't leave these places unattended
Mm-hmm.
because what's stopping someone else from doing the same thing again? What's going to happen when things get so bad and so corrupt
Mm-hmm.
that you know we need someone else to correct it again? And so again, they eventually just decide on Nyx is their person in every way. And so,
Mm.
like that's why I said the blessing, the curse. Like, we'll bless you with ascending you to godhood, like the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a curse because you will literally live for all of eternity now, and you
Mm.
oversee everything in existence. So she can literally pluck a planet out and just look at it and check in on it, and then put it back if she wanted to, basically.
Oh.
So that's why I said literally she sees everything. So pretty much how I envision stuff, like Lynn, what was going on in your place, she's seen that and thought, oh, this is gonna get really bad. Correction needs to be done. So she kind of just finds her way, um, finds her way like to your planet,
Through,
and somehow as I said, like they cross paths.
you know, just I'm
Wait.
like thinking over here, just how like because I'm just thinking about like the plot hole of okay, well Ayumi meets you when you're a goddess, but how things
Yeah,
were
which I mean, this
previously.
isn't how it happens in Snowfall. Like, Snowfall like is
Yeah,
its
Snowfall is
own
its
thing, its
own
own entity.
is its own thing. Like Snowfall's is
Yeah,
its own universe. It's not. It's like
yeah, which I
it
don't
take.
want to change that because I like how that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't worry about that.
yeah. Snowfall is it's like it's an alternate universe of my universe, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
It's a story that I've come up with.
right.
But in terms of like this, like our lore, it could be that you met Lynn while technically in goddess form, but it's because you saw that Lynn's planet, like you can see something bad's gonna happen here that needs to be dealt with.
Right.
And so you can some way, somehow, as you said, you could manifest it on the planet. Um, just because like going through like Tolkien lore, you have like the Valar and the Mayar, like they used to, like some of the most powerful beings were, they had to manifest in human form. Uh,
Mm.
so it's like their ultimate power being is not that of flesh, but is of something more. But they had to gain a body and stuff in like Tolkien's lore. So
Mhm.
that could be like an element of
So
that
she
could be
gains
at
a
play.
body.
She could gain her own body and like to step in and to help
Mm.
help prevent the further, because you can see something that Lynn can't see.
So yeah,
What?
like it could. We could definitely do that.
What
But yeah,
if?
as I said, like she sees everything. Like whatever you guys do, like she sees it.
Mm-hmm.
But she's just not going to interfere willy nilly. Like it's just not
There
gonna
needs to
happen.
be a reason that
So
you.
let me ask this then.
Hmm.
So if this would this be considered your first place where you interfered?
No,
No. Okay.
no. She's traveled to other places before.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it her first place after like hitting goddesshood? Yes.
Okay. So then. Okay.
Oh.
So then, right? You hit goddesshood, and you've traveled to places before. So you go to Lynn's planet, and then that's when you don't lose your powers, but they're like locked for some reason, and you don't know why. What do you think about that?
I mean, they could, but for what purpose?
Well, that's where you're gonna unlock it, and that's why. Oh, I don't know about Snowfall, but you meet Lynn, and then he helps you
Yeah,
unlock it.
that's why I was like, Snowfall is its own entire thing. Like what me and Lynn had discussed for Snowfall,
Mm-hmm.
like that. It
Mm-hmm.
gives her character driving purpose to
Mm-hmm.
get more involved with this war. What happened in Lynn's story?
Mm-hmm.
So aside from the war, leave the war alone. You meet Lynn, your powers are locked, and he helps you unlock it. Like not in Snowfall, like our lores together.
That's an interesting thought. But how, now I'm like thinking, it's like, okay, how would we work to unlock the powers if we were to do that?
So let's brainstorm.
Yeah.
But only if Yuri likes the idea, though.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding why would the power get taken away to begin with.
Because this is your first travel after goddessship. But if you don't like it, we could just scrap it.
No, it's not that I don't like it. I just like, what's the
Mhm.
reason, basically?
So you traveling
Oh, shit, I should not let
naturally.
that go. Son of a
Huh?
bitch.
You okay?
Sorry, no, I was thinking aloud because like I'm trying to glue these two pieces of wood together, and I let him go, and it instantly
Ah.
flied, and I was like, I should not have let that go.
Oh.
Anyways, continue.
So
Here's an idea. Here's an idea.
Okay.
Your goddess powers, Yuri, if they were not to get locked away temporarily, would be too much for the people of Kaiden to be able to handle. That the point, your power is so powerful, it would literally destroy the planet. That's what do you think of that idea? Because then there's a reason to lock
that
it
could work.
away.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So funny enough. So again, as we all know, I pull a lot of my lore also from Final Fantasy because I play it in 14, and that's how the reason why I even made like this OC was to play in Final Fantasy settings.
Mm-hmm.
And again, for anybody new listening, I've had this character since I was like 12 years old. So
Ooh.
she's been around for a while, but she's just taken more development in the recent years. Like I said, specifically with 14, because I realized I could actually make my OC and play as my OC. So I was like, oh, that's really fun. I love that. But in that story, in the canon story that they have going on, your character, or well, in this case, Nyx, like they actually get ripped from their body. Their soul gets ripped out and put to another body that's a lot weaker, and you come to find out that even though the soul is so powerful and they have their abilities, that body's too weak to wield those powers, and they literally can't do anything.
Oh, so that could be it.
That's another good way, because then it can be you don't know. It's like, I like that idea better, because it's like, okay, you can see there's something going on in Lynn's planet, so but this is the first time as a goddess that you are going. You your soul, you manifest, and you manifest your soul into a body, but the body is that of a weaker threshold or whatever. The body's got restrictions that doesn't allow you to fully wield your power.
I like that.
Okay. So like it's so that I don't end up destroying Kaiden.
So that you don't destroy Kaiden.
She goes
Let
there,
me
she's
not
like,
destroy
hey
the
guys,
planet that I'm
boom.
trying to help save.
Hi
So you
guys,
guys are-
there's a problem on your planet that I can't exactly tell you about, but I'm here to help. And then the entire planet just combusts from the inside. And the last thing that
would be awesome.
the last thing that Lynn says is she just looks at you like, why?
So question.
Huh.
So we dubbed Lynn's realm the realm of war, and Yuri's realm the realm of cosmos. But you guys, the way you're saying it is as if there's one realm. So how do we fix that?
Oh, I don't know about that. Cause like I said, like for Nyx and stuff, like I said, she just sees it all. So it's kind of like she sees like all the existing realms already.
Yeah, actually, no, that does work.
Okay.
Because she's
If she
like,
can just-
she's not linear.
Yeah.
She doesn't view things as universe by universe. She sees all. She sees them all happening at the same time, all different possibilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only because you were talking and it sounded like one realm, and I was like, that was just okay. I got you.
No, you're good. You're good. It's a very valid question.
Yeah, no,
It's a very valid question.
Yeah. And like I
So
did it like that because like once I do like join you on the VTuber side and things like that, and I do interact more with Star Moonly and things like that, that would be more easier way. She can just look over and say she actually could see Star's ship, you know, traveling through the galaxy or whatever, and just look over and then there's Moonly, and then look over and then there's you,
That's
and
cute.
that was my idea why I did that.
Oh, I see. That's cute.
I see. Because, yeah, like, Ayumi is able to travel freely between the ones that she chooses.
Yeah.
And then Yuri sees all. Now, here's another question. How is Lynn able to, because, like, Ayumi, do you just bring Lynn to the starship and stuff? Because that's kind of like what I was guessing. It's like, that it's like, you would know about Star, I wouldn't. And you wanted to bring me there. And because like once I'm on the ship, like Star was saying, like there's this technology on the ship that allows you to just teleport there. But I wouldn't know about that. So I could just teleport back to my realm. But to get to the starship, it could be that you've brought me there, or you've brought me and granted me the ability to travel to there, if that works.
Well, it would make sense to bring you there, and then if they have teleportation to teleport back, you want the ability?
I don't know. I'm trying
because coming with the ability, you know, that's the god ship that I have.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work for Lynn.
Yeah, see?
That does not work for Lynn. So okay, yeah, then it'd just be I have to be manually brought over.
Alright, get ready to be demecularized. You're gonna demolecule you, put you in a box, and then bring you with me in my pocket, and then remolecule you right back up.
I actually like that idea a lot. I'm like, all right, it's like a thing where Lynn and Ayumi, it's like, we should go see Star, and I'm like, all right, take me.
I feel like it would be more like, let me take you to you like spaceships. You want to go look in space?
What's a spaceship?
I got you. You just come here.
Oh.
And you just you know.
And the next thing I know, I lose complete feeling in my body, and then I'm reassembled, and I'm like, what just happened?
You feel like a slime.
I feel like a slime. Ah, I see.
Yeah. It'd be really funny.
Huh?
Oh dear. Hello?
Oh
no.
Yuri's gone.
Yuri! No!
Yuri! You're leaving.
Baby, come back.
You're leaving us unattended.
You can lay it all on me. You know what? Since she's gone, I'm gonna beat you up.
No. Oh, fuck. No. I'm dodging. This is my wife, everyone. This is my wife. His wife is beating me up.
You can't dodge these Usain Bolt fists.
Oh. It's It's a good thing I have demon power that I actually... No, my demon powers aren't unlocked yet.
Yeah, look at you. Stupid. Take these hits.
Oh, fuck! That one hurt my nose! Please! Don't break my nose! Don't break my pointy nose!
Onto the chest.
Oh! That kind of hurt, Ayumi. Why are you punching your husband? What did I do? What did I do?
You didn't bring me cheesecake.
Okay, I'll go get you your cheesecake. It's over here. It's right over here on the table.
Waiting.
Okay.
Where is it? I don't see it on my table on the screen.
Okay.
You're gonna keep getting hit till I get the cheesecake. Boom!
Fuck!
Boom!
I'm getting the cheesecake.
Boom,
Wife, I'm
boom,
getting
boom,
the cheesecake.
boom, boom.
Please. Wife, my hair. My poor hair. My poor hair. My stomach. Oh, that kind of hurts.
I feel much better after punching you.
I'm getting your cheesecake, ma'am. I'm getting your cheesecake, wife. Just hold on. Just be patient.
Make sure it's a free Pix image so you don't get copyright.
Oh,
she's back.
Just hold on. Oh. Do I?
Sorry, but I had another phone call. I had to like dip.
Do I? Oh, fuck! I still need to get the cheesecake. Fuck! I thought I was safe.
Don't forget.
I'm not forgetting.
Give me my
I'm
cheesecake.
getting you your cheesecake. I'm getting.
Yuri, you should have never left, even though you had an important phone call.
Yuri, she's beating me up.
Yeah.
She's beating me up.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Oh.
She's saying I can keep doing it. Boom, boom,
You're my wife.
My food's here. So I'm gonna go grab my food.
boom, and she's gone again.
No,
It's
wife,
over for
wife,
you.
Wife,
Boom.
look at your table. Look at your table. Look at your table. Look at your table.
Make it smaller in between the microphone and the books, and then you'll be forgiven. But until then,
It's done. It's done. It's done. Okay, you can stop. You can stop. Don't make me draw my sword.
draw your sword.
To cut the cheesecake, of course.
Do you think weapons can harm me? Are you cute?
I didn't do anything.
He thinks a sword can hurt me. Oh no. Okay, stab me right here. Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
I want to show you what silliness so you can see the silliness.
I have sheathed my sword. I will not stab my wife.
All right, give it to me here.
No.
I took it.
Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna
That's my
stab
sword.
myself.
No. I could grab the sword from your hands. Wife,
I look at the sword in my chest.
heal yourself right now.
It can't affect me.
Then why is there a scratch on your body? Right there, in between your boobs.
Because that's where the sword is still. The sword hasn't left my chest.
Well, okay, then take out the, it's like you have that pendulum right there, like that pendulum or that window that you have right there on the window that's right on
Say
top
it.
of the booba.
Banned! I'm banning you.
I literally said it's right there in between your boobs. Take it out. Take it out.
I'm leaving it there. There's gonna be lore.
No. Okay,
You
I'm
cannot
taking it out.
ban
I'm taking it out.
Man.
Why is it stuck? Why is it stuck?
Because I left it there.
No, take it out. I need my sword.
If
Ow.
you ask nicely.
Please, Ayumi, may I have my sword back? I will get you more
Get down
cheesecake.
on one knee and act.
Okay, I am on 2 knees. I am bowing to your feet. Please, may I have my sword back?
Aw, good doggy. Pet your head. Okay, fine. There was no sword to begin with. It was all an illusion.
What the fuck? She just wanted to make me bow for her. She just wanted to make me bow down to her.
I tried to ban you, but it wouldn't let me. Can you give me the power to ban you?
No.
Please?
No.
Pretty please.
Hello.
No.
Yuri!
Yuri!
Welcome back! We had a whole
Yeah.
side quest.
She put a sword between
Yeah, I
her. She
sent it
put
back,
a. She
and
put.
you guys still kept going, and I was just like, "Hello."
Yuri, look, I have a cheesecake.
She has a cheesecake. She put a sword between her boobs, and it was all in the loser, and she made me her dog.
Yeah.
Woof woof.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Oh
Yes, I'm back with
no.
delicious food.
Ooh,
Ow.
did you get Chinese?
My poor
Yes.
neck. My poor neck.
Like I said, I got free
I
egg
don't
drop
know.
soup. I can reheat for later, and it'd be the bomb.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. Lynn, go take care of your neck. Go stretch it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Like, the lady said she was getting ready to close, so she's like, "I don't like throwing this out," so she's like, "Take it."
Oh, that's nice.
I was like, "Oh heck yeah!"
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
My neck's good. I'm good. It's just I was like
Okay.
I cramped. I had a cramp.
Do you know what my mom got me?
What? What'd your mom get you?
What? Double chocolate chip muffin!
Oh hell yeah!
Let's go. Ooh. What'd you say?
I have
We all
gummy
got food
candy.
but Lynn.
Okay.
No, I ate already. I ate already. I had
We all got food but Lynn.
I had cut
He
out chicken.
literally
I
literally left this morning at his time at 6
6:30.
a.m. and only ate at what, 4 p.m. your time?
Yes.
5 p.m. your time?
4. Actually, it was like 4.
I need a
It was
fresh
like
drink.
4.
Damn it.
It was like 4:20.
Okay, so we're going to round it off and we're going to 5. 420 blazing. I wonder how Lynn will react to substances.
Substances? What do you mean?
Oh wait, before I forget, before we go on to the substance bit, you need to start carrying a pocket sandwich everywhere you go.
Oh,
We already had this conversation. So now I'm going to make sure you do
I don't have
it.
the ability to carry pocket sandwiches.
Yes, you can. All right, you're going to figure it out. I'm going to help you figure it out. But onto the substances. I'm glad you asked about what substances are. Alcohol, weed, things like that, like things that give you an enhancement. You're enhanced right now.
But I'm not.
You're enhanced right now.
But I'm not.
But you're going to be enhanced right now.
I will be.
All right, you don't get to talk anymore. So I'm like curious to see like what his reaction will be, because like Yuri talked about how that one time I got a Russian accent while drunk, and every time I'm drunk, it's a whole new experience. It's a whole new experience. It's a whole new Ayumi.
I mean,
Okay?
we all witnessed her ability to drive as a trucker when she's drunk.
What are you trying to say?
I don't think I need to say anything. I think the 28-car pileup will speak for itself.
It was a 5-car pileup.
It was a 28-car pileup.
Did you count 28 cars?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You can't even carry a sandwich with you to make sure you eat throughout the day. So how can you count a 28-car pileup?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
Get back. Why do these users not exist? Oh my god. But yeah, I'm curious to see like what he will be like, because he's already a nut job. Like he's already off his rockers. So usually what you have is when you take a substance, it takes away your inhibitors, like anything you wouldn't do, or like something you would not naturally do, you stop yourself from doing it naturally, right? Like it's something we built up, and that would be all gone, right? Because you've never had alcohol before. Maybe you've had a little bit of wine, but like what we're gonna give you is gonna make you have fun. Okay, we're gonna have fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have more than one little shot. You're gonna have about like 6. Not enough to keep you like too drunk that you can't talk or you can't walk, but enough to keep you going like woo,
Yeah, you're gonna have to
a buzz.
You're gonna have to do that to me in person. I'm not gonna do
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Lynn, be quiet. We already know all that. Be quiet. I'm talking about when we get to the situation.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Situation.
So anyways, I'm gonna talk to Yuri because you're like
No.
You always have to have no. You have to have steps, and unless the steps are completed, you can't have the conversation. So I have to manually set up the steps for you so that we can have the conversation. Lynn, don't worry about it. We're gonna have it in a few years. Lynn, don't worry about it. I will be watching you. Lynn, don't worry about it. It's one drink. I have to set up the situation for the conversation because he's gonna ask the questions. I can't do it now. Not right now. I can't have that much alcohol. I've never had alcohol. I gotta set up the conversation. So, Lynn, look, this is the situation, okay? We, Cloudset, have the first IRL Cloudset in history, okay? We all meet at one location and we're like, okay, we're gonna record Cloudset, okay? And it's gonna be a pre-recorded live session. And after the session, we're like, we should have some drinks, I'm setting up the scene for him so he can understand. So we get the drinks and we're like, Lynn, this is your first time drinking. Are you excited? And he's like, I'm so excited. And then he's just like, all right, let's down it. And then Yuri's like, whoa. Take it easy, okay? You have multiple options. Would you like some rum? Would you like some wine? Because rum, straight to the gut, warm, strong, blah, 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 blah. It tastes terrible. Well, that's
I love how you take me so well. The fact that I would be the mother hen right here.
Don't worry, I got everybody's what do you call it? Profiles to a T, personalities to a T. So Yuri's like, whoa, we've got options, okay? So let's see what you're willing to try first. We've got the rum, we've got some wine. The wine is sweeter. It goes down pretty simple. You may feel a little sting, but you'll get used to it, right? And then let's get to the hard liquors. We got some vodka. We've got some tequila. Those are the clear liquors, okay? These are the fun ones you have at parties.
Depends upon tequila.
Huh?
Because there's brown tequila.
There's rum tequila? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just saying things. I don't know about alcohol.
Okay. No wonder I'm going in charge of this scenario.
Yeah, that's why I'm just there okay, Lynn, it's time to drink. I don't care what we're drinking, just put some juice in it.
Oh my god.
I have drunk, but because of how I messed up when I started drinking, I don't know about much liquor and I don't know the differences. I just know the names. I know what's popular. I know there's sweet ones. I just have a stigma that everything tastes bad. So even if we do end up even if we do end up meeting and we're like, hey, let's drink this, and I'm like, I want to taste something good, even if it's a rum, So if you introduce me to that, Yuri, if you know something like that, I would be totally down.
For your mixologist for the night.
She's gonna put on the black outfit like in Sims, and she's like, all right, guys, what do you want?
I can just imagine it just be, it's like,
this will cost so much money, though. Do you guys know how much liquor actually costs?
Oh, yeah, one bottle can cost about I've heard there are bottles for $100.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's a pretty bottle, but it costs $100. Yeah. You know what I can get with that $100?
But
Genshin poles.
No. No.
And the reason being is because it depends on what you're getting and how refined it's been. How much it's been distilled and all that.
You know what? I'd like to at least try it at one time. Some fine aged wine or alcohol, any type of alcohol. That's aged 100 years,
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be
You're
cool?
asking for a very expensive wine, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it. Sugar daddies are going to take care of it. I don't have to pay it.
Who's the sugar daddy?
Looks to my left.
No, you are not looking at me. You are not looking at me. There is no way you're looking at me right now.
You want to buy a couple of pretty girls a nice drink, Lynn?
Lynn, 100 aged year-old alcohol.
Not Europeans well, you won't buy a couple of pretty girls a drink?
Wait, yeah, how? I buy 100 aged old alcohol.
I would buy. Yeah, I'd probably buy some.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I feel like when I'm when I'm concrete in what I'm doing, making a good amount of money, I feel like I'll buy it myself.
Okay,
This is
okay.
something like I want to try, like have like a little small get together, get
Mm-hmm.
my closest friends and family, and we just drink this,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
drink this old age wine. I feel like that would be really cool. But aside from bullying Lynn, I feel like his I don't know what to expect honestly, because Lynn, you're like
You know,
you,
everyone's different, so you're not really gonna
yeah,
know until they hit that point.
right. Like Lynn is usually people get hyper, they get sad. It's like it enhances their emotions, but you already have enhanced emotions. Like I feel towards a normal person,
Uh-huh.
like your emotions are like you're super happy all the time. So I'm curious to see how it'll
So
take
he's
you.
either gonna be even more off the walls, or he's gonna be a sad drunk.
Oh, that would be interesting.
I certainly hope it's not the sad drunk.
Well, we can figure it out really easily. I'll be like, no, you can't. Uh, you. Oh, let me be careful what I say. um.
I see, like, I'm the opposite of all of you guys.
Oh.
Oh.
What you call a sober-minded drunk.
Oh.
Oh.
So I
So.
still pretty much act the same. I can feel the effects of my influence, but I'm the same. I'm still like
Oh.
clear-headed, level-minded, analyzing everything.
Have you been like that since you started drinking?
Mhm. Yep.
Really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
What
Yeah,
When
like,
I.
I
Uh-huh.
have like a totally different experience than most people. Cause like, man,
Mm.
like, I don't remember that. I'm like, you don't remember that? I was like, yeah, I was at this time. He was talking to this person doing this, and they're like, I did that, and I was like, oh, we're not the same
Mm.
type of drunk, but yes, you did that.
Mm. You know? Yuri, do you know your alcohol limit? Like how much you can drink before you feel like you're gonna go over?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah? Because when I started drinking, I immediately had that. I immediately knew my limit.
Oh.
So yeah, I know
Mine,
how to pace myself.
Okay, okay.
So I feel
mine's a
like
pretty high
Lynn.
threshold, so
I see.
like
Because
I can pretty much keep going.
I see, I see. I'm very weak. That's probably
Not.
why I found out so early. So,
Yeah.
2 drinks in, well, that's enough for me.
Yeah, if you're on the weaker side, you're gonna find out really, really soon. If you have a higher tolerance, it's gonna take a while.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Watch me just have a very high tolerance.
That'd be interesting to see. Lynn's just drinking. He's like, guys, I don't feel any different. Is this supposed to be doing something? And I'm sitting there, 2 drinks in. What do you mean you don't feel
You're like
anything?
over here, like spinning off the walls, saying some outlandish shit. Absolutely, just like.
And also, another thing is like, I'm not the type who like chugs drinks and just go down some or anything. Like, I like to enjoy the drink. So I typically get drinks that I can enjoy.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Oh, you know what? We should be writing this down. Okay? Because I don't chug them, but I do get things that I can mix with juice that I can sip on that I can't really taste. And then when my stomach was like all messed up because of like the first time and the last time I went over my limits was I threw up. I had a hangover. It was just terrible. Just terrible all around, okay?
See, now you're about to hate me.
Why?
Never experienced that. Ever.
Oh my god. It was the
I've never
first
thrown up and I've
time.
never had a hangover.
That's crazy. I never had a hangover until I took 1 shot over my limit. The first shot I ever took over my limit. I'm like, I'm good, but I think I could take 1 more shot. And I was like, ooh, this don't feel good. I woke up drunk. That was the craziest shit ever. I went to sleep and I woke up drunk. I had a hangover and I threw up. But what are they trying to say? It would be interesting if we're sitting there and I'm drinking. Oh wait, no. You know what I wanted to talk about?
What?
About the fact that we should find things that might really taste good, even if it's more expensive. Because even my dad said this, like even the good things are more expensive.
Yeah.
Because one time I bought vodka and it was like $20, and he was like, "Don't buy that cheap shit." He didn't say it like that, but that's essentially the message I got. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I want to find liquors that you can literally sip and enjoy. I don't necessarily have to mix with anything. So let's look for that for Lynn, you know?
But
Ooh.
Really
vodka is really
good
one of
liquor.
those go-tos because it is cheap and you can mix it with a lot of stuff. And you actually can mix it where you don't taste it, depending on what kind of vodka you get.
Yes, that's what I do when I
So,
buy
like,
a bottle of
that's
liquor.
not bad. I really don't think it's a bad one to go for because I mean, there's the job done.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true. So we could do both. We can find that nice liquor that you could sip and you could just chill and just vibe. Or we could just chug down some orange juice and some vodka and be like, hey, let's get it.
Your rums and your whiskeys are
Mhm.
really like good for that for your sipping and things like that.
Okay, I want to find one that tastes good because
I
the rum
have
that
had a sip
I
of
had the other
whiskey.
day didn't really taste good to me.
I had a sip of whiskey sour.
There's different ones.
Ooh,
I
I want to
know.
taste one that tastes like vanilla. I would love to taste a rum that tastes like
Ooh,
vanilla.
vanilla. Ooh.
Right?
I got you.
Oh, she got us.
She got us.
Yuri?
If I'm remembering the right brand,
Ayumi, what do you think? Like, just based on my personality. So let's say I'm not a sad drunk, but I'm the opposite. What do you think is
I
gonna be
don't
like?
know. I'm gonna have to probably put a harness on you and keep you nearby. It's gonna be it's gonna be just me, you, and Yuri, but somehow you'll break something. Well, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I feel like I'm honestly not worried about it because I feel like you'll be a sensible drinker like me and Yuri because that's just how we grew up. Like I feel like we three are the same type. We
Yeah.
had to take care of people. We had to be adults earlier than needed to. So I feel like because of that, we're just gonna end up being sensible in our moments like this. You will feel fun and you will feel happy, but you'll think of something and usually how people react, they're like, okay, so I'm not supposed to jump over this thing. Or I'm trying to find a safe for work example, you know? I'm not supposed to go into this door after 7 p.m., right? And then when you're drunk, you're like, I'm going in here because I don't give a fuck, you know? I feel like even in those moments, with those inhibitors gone, you would still try your best to not break the rule, you know? So I could see that. I could totally see that. I could totally see you probably actually just enjoying yourself. You get to be free, you get to be who you want to be. Like the happiness you get when you're with us and you're just being Linoxity. I feel like that's what it's gonna be like when you drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll just be
I was right. I remembered right. Captain Morgan makes flavored rums.
Captain Morgan.
It's not that expensive, really. I think it's still like one of the cheaper ones, but it's so fucking good.
Really? You just drink this alone?
Well, depending on what you get. Yeah, you can drink some alone, but we typically mix them.
Okay.
So like Captain Morgan's my best friend's favorite rum.
Oh.
Like their brand is her favorite rum to go for. And she gets different ones, but when it comes to mixed drinks, like she's super simple. So she likes just like mixing Coke and rum. And it's pretty good.
I'm gonna have to try that. Get a can of Coke.
You know, we took that little staycation back in August. And we went to the rooftop bar that they had. And she's like, you know what? She's like, I don't want a beer this time. She's like, I think it was going to go for me for a Coke. I was like, well, you do that. I went ahead. I was like, you know what? I see this mixed drink that has this stuff I've never tried. So I want to try that. I want to go at my little comfort zone here. So I went for like some of their specialty mixed drinks.
Ooh.
Which are like $15 or more a glass. So it's like, whew, like it's expensive to go out and drink, guys. It's expensive drinking these days too. So I was like, oh man, you gotta really pick and choose when you're gonna do it. But she asked the bartender, she's like, can you guys make a Coke? I was like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. And they do that. And she could instantly tell that this rum was a completely different rum than what she was used to.
Oh wow.
Like, her said the rum did not taste good. So she took it back and asked them, she's like, hey, I see you have Captain Morgan on your shelf. Can you remake this with Captain Morgan? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, no problem.
I see.
And she brought it, like, that instantly tastes so much better. So, yeah, some of the cheaper stuff still tastes pretty damn good. It doesn't have to be expensive for it to be good. In fact, some expensive stuff actually does not taste good.
Really? That makes
Even though it's
sense.
That
supposed
does make
to,
sense.
because of all the processing stuff they have to go through, and they're normally supposed to go down a lot smoother and taste better, have more flavor and things like that, blah blah blah. But sometimes you hit that one where it just doesn't taste
Doesn't
good.
taste. Oh, that sucks.
Mhm.
You know what I'm curious about too?
What?
Beers.
What?
Beers.
Beer.
Like
Beers?
BEERS. Beers.
Mm-hmm. What you
Mhm.
curious
Because
about?
like I've had Coors beers like one time. I didn't like it. And after that I never like decided to try a beer. I tried like alcoholic spiked drinks, but like I don't really consider those beers because they're not, you
Yeah.
know. So I'm curious about beers, and I want to find a good beer. The way people talk
Mhm.
about beers and like the aesthetic and like they're like, oh, I need to go home and have a beer. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to say I want to go home and have a beer and then it tastes good.
Uh,
Yeah,
they typically don't.
yeah, I've heard that beer
Okay,
does
so
not
it's a.
taste good.
So then why do they talk about it like it's juice?
Society,
I see. I
especially
see.
a lot of men, it's more macho, more masculine for them to go for a beer
That is
instead of like
dumb.
a mixed drink. Like they like okay, so how us girls like we like the fruity mixed drinks.
Mm.
So they make fun of us because they think it's girly, which is like it tastes fucking delicious. And the funny thing is, our mixed drinks are stronger than their beers. So
Because the sweetness, right?
because of the liquor,
Oh.
it has more liquor in them,
Oh, I
so they're
see
a lot
what you're
stronger.
saying.
And so, but yeah, we will get made fun of that because it's a
Mm,
sweet drink, and it's like it tastes fucking delicious. Why don't you actually want to enjoy what the hell you're consuming?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, seriously,
Though
I do not want to drink anything that I don't like.
the hard
mm-hmm.
ciders, ales, things like that fall into the beer category, those could be pretty good depending on what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
One thing I want to have, like spiked eggnog, uh,
Oh.
which I'll be able to technically, because I turned. I'll be able to have some of the very last week of December.
Ooh, I gotta see.
Yeah, because like my dad's
Yeah.
gotten it before, and I'm like, I want to try it, but I'm not able to have it yet. So
Yeah.
I'm
Have you
very
not
very
tried alcohol,
curious.
like, period?
No, I've had champagne. I've had a glass of champagne, and then I had a sip of a whiskey sour once.
Yeah.
But
I feel like,
that's the most
especially when
alcohol
you
I've
like grow
had.
up with some little bit religious, you do end up having wine and things like that. And
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes your parents are like, "Here, have a little sip of this."
Yeah, but
We've done that. I
in
think
those
we've done that to
settings,
Mini Leader.
in those settings, you're not drinking it with the purpose to get drunk or have a good time. It's that you're drinking it like a regular drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sip on it, you have that one glass, and then like you're done.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. You don't get to have the funness of it, but you do feel a little like, something's not right.
If I had a friend, and I'm not gonna say names, I'm not gonna say gender or anything like that. So I had a friend,
Right.
and they were actually, they grew up like I did in a Christian home and things like that. But their family did drink wine, and they even let their minor children have a glass of wine.
Mm.
And it was funny because, and I don't know what led them to do this. I don't know, maybe they just were bored because they were at home alone or something or whatever. But their parents were out of town. And so they end up getting, you know, grabbing the wine and getting a glass of wine. Well, next time they end up drinking the whole entire wine bottle. And I'm getting text from them while they're drunk. And they're like, I have to go to the store tomorrow, immediately buy a whole entire bottle of wine so they don't know that I drank all the wine.
Oh no.
I was like, how are you going to do that?
Oh no.
So like, I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
I see. I see. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to see what I'm like, and just I want to try out stuff as well.
Mhm.
Who knows? Maybe I'll.
Like, you're really not gonna know until you do start drinking them.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know nothing.
Which it was fine. I did have this one male friend who he always, would go for beers. And we had a bar crawl one evening. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's just you literally like there's normally like if there's like a strip of bars, you normally go from one bar to the other, and you drink at each one. And so we was doing a bar crawl, and then finally, he looked at me. He goes, "Are those actually good?" I said, "Yeah, like they're really, really good." And he's just like, "I'm gonna try one." I'm like, "Oh, you're finally gonna get yourself a mixed drink after making fun of him?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna try one." And he gets one and he takes a sip of it and he goes, "Oh, damn." He's like, "This is really good." He's like, "This is what you guys have been drinking all this time?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Damn." He's like, "I've been here drinking piss water my whole entire life." He's saying, "You guys are over here drinking something delicious."
Oh
So I'm like, "So you're
no.
just making fun of us?" He's like, "Hell yeah." He's about to start buying my own fruity drink. He said, "Fuck that shit." And I was like, so from then on, like, he started getting like mixed drinks for the rest of the night. It was funny.
That is funny. That is funny.
So the sad thing is, every bar is different. Not all the bars make the same thing, which is sad.
I see.
Especially if a drink is even like really, really popular. They're just like, "Yeah, we don't make that here," and it's just like, why? And even though they're like, "Yeah, we have a lot of customers come through and ask for us to make that, but we just don't make that." I'm like, "Well, how about you guys get the supplies to make it? Because we would fucking pay you. Because we also tip you. So get the stuff and make it."
I see. Interesting. Yeah, that'll be fun. You guys will be there to witness. Like at least one of you will be there to witness whenever I have my first drink. I'm not gonna have it without one of you present. So don't worry.
Right.
Now I'm curious. What would you say is a good first thing to try?
That's a good question. I don't even know. Because I didn't really think. I just drank what was handed to me.
I feel like that's gonna happen to me. I'm just gonna get told like, "Hey, try this."
I honestly don't know. I mean, I guess honestly, yeah, the best thing would be like go to a bar.
True.
And read off the menu and see, and just like take a shot, take something.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back, sunshine.
Thank you. Ooh.
You're welcome.
I'm ready to do my slime.
Oh yeah, I meant to mention it. You want to do it, or do you want to wait till after we end?
Sure.
To which? Sure to which
slime.
one? Sure to which?
We'll do it after lunch.
After? Okay,
sure.
Okay. Thank you for the answer, Ayumi. Thank you. Thank you, Yuri, for giving me the actual answer.
Wow.
You're all right here.
I gave you an answer.
Yeah,
It's you who needs to configure the. Don't backsass me, boy.
No, you should. Yeah, me asks 2 questions. You. Sure. Me ask the same 2 questions again. You. Sure.
You know what? Let me ask a question then.
Okay, ask a question.
So, Yuri, I asked you how your day was 3 hours ago, right?
Oh, no, you are not doing this. You are not gonna do. You are not bringing that up.
He immediately.
No, you.
Okay, so you asked me 3 hours ago how I was
right? So let's say I asked you 3 hours ago how your day was, and you told me exactly how it was. It was a little tough, but you're glad to be home. And then you go through all the motions, right? We had the whole conversation. It lasted about 45 minutes. 3 hours later, I asked you the same question. How was your day?
I'm being called out. I'm being called out then harder than anyone can be called out. It was a valid
I'm assuming
question.
when you asked her the same thing,
Yes.
Twice?
That's why she brought it up.
Okay.
Because I asked, I was like, how's your day? And then time passed by, and then I asked, how's your day again? And she got on my case about it, and then she's getting on my case again. And
Because you don't listen.
no, I do listen. I'm just.
Then you wouldn't have asked.
Listen, it's okay if he asks me questions. I don't mind him asking me questions. It's just, you know.
She's gonna tease me about him.
Yeah, 100%.
She's always gonna
just
tease me about
remember
him.
what you asked and like the conversation that was had.
Well, to be fair, you know me. I yap. I forget what I talk about.
Yeah,
That's
he has a bad
unfortunate.
memory. Yeah. I thought I had a bad memory. He has a terrible one.
Okay. I don't have a bad memory. I just have a bad
It's
memory when it
terrible.
comes to certain things.
That doesn't involve him.
You have a bad memory when it comes to me and Ayumi.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
I backed myself into that corner.
I bet if I was Noelle, he would have remembered.
No! You are not doing that.
I bet if I was goddamn Noelle, he would have remembered.
No! That was one. That was.
Yuri, did I tell you about that?
You might-
No, what happened? Please.
He
Oh,
was. I think we were sitting and watching. What is it called? Oh, what's it called?
Figure it
Black
out.
Catcher. Wow.
You're telling the story, and you're bringing that up again. You remember the goddamn show.
Wow.
I mean, you remember
I
Noelle
bet
and
if
everything.
Noelle, I bet if Noelle asked, he would have answered perfectly fine.
No.
I bet if anybody with an ass answered, he would have answered perfectly fine.
Wait, so you're saying you don't have one?
Oh my god. So there's this show that
Called
is
Black
an
Clover.
anime.
It's called Black Clover.
Black Clover. Thank you, dear citizen.
Oh, fuck off.
And we were watching it, and then it was at the ending. I was like, really, I was so excited. I was like, this is really good. I was talking about it, and then he was like, wow, Noelle is so beautiful.
No, first it was Noelle's cute, and I just because the artwork, I was just like Noelle's cute.
The fact
That's
that
what
I
I
was
did.
talking, and I'm someone who doesn't really talk outside of stream. I said something, and then he goes, wow, Noelle is beautiful.
No, you keep changing what I said. It was one quick. It was one quick clip. It was one quick thing. It was one quick little message.
Right.
And you know how my brain is, and I am sorry. I am
It's
sorry
fine.
for it. Clearly, it's not fine. You brought it up again.
Fine.
Clearly, it's
I get the priorities. Noelle's the priority.
No.
Oh my god. Wait, how long have we been doing Cloudset?
An hour and 30 minutes.
Whoa! That didn't feel like an hour.
Mm-mm.
No, we still have another 30 minutes or so to go.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you guys remember my American Truck Simulator?
Yeah, I saw you booted it up. I want to play it now. I'm over here, but it's like I'm gonna get too distracted if I boot it up right now. So I'll boot it up after.
you don't do it. I can talk while doing this. You can't.
I wish I could play games.
Oh,
Don't worry, you'll be
Yuri.
able to
If you
soon.
want me to, I can go on your accounts and log into your Genshin and your. I was gonna say Honkai. I was like,
I mean,
I was about to.
Get it, sure. But what is my login information?
What was I gonna say?
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Ooh, that stream was fucking hilarious, by the way.
It was so fucking was. Like, oh my fucking god, you don't know how to drive.
Do
not trust me to drive.
No. You just let me on the wheel. Just put me on the wheel, bro.
No. You're banished.
Put me on the wheel.
You're
Trust.
banished. You're banished from the wheel.
You know what I used to say to my family? They would be like, you need to learn how to drive. I was like, don't worry, I know how to drive. It'll be easy peasy. I play bumper cars. And
Oh no.
they were like, bumper cars is not how you learn
That
how to
is
drive.
not.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
so dead. I was like, no, I got this.
No, you do not got this.
But the thing is, I was actually serious when I said that because the way I play bumper cars, I don't hit anybody. I just stroll around. I like the movement and being able to just go forward.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't actually bump people, but it was pretty funny when I would bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it was hilarious. They were like,
or was this
Ayumi.
more recent?
The American
you
Truck
can't be bumping
Simulator drunk thing, that stream that she did. Oh,
Yeah.
unless you're talking about the bumper car story. I don't know when that story comes from.
The bumper car story. I don't know why you brought that back up.
Oh,
What? I brought it up because we're talking about cars and me driving. And I was like, my family.
How old were you when you said the thing about the bumper car?
Oh, how old? Oh, I was in high school.
Was this more recent, or was this like when you were younger?
I was in high school. I was
Oh, okay. So okay, gotcha.
16 or something.
oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy. 16-year-old Ayumi
You'd be,
going
like,
up to
younger.
her family. I know how to drive. I've driven bumper cars.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they asked me. With my full chat. I would 100%, and I'd do it again.
Do it again.
I feel like both me and you are gonna banish you from the wheel after hearing your bumper car story and also watching your American Truck Driver Simulator.
No.
Not until we teach you the rule. Not until we teach.
Fine.
Like, we gotta teach you the laws of the road first before you even get behind the wheel.
Nah, I got this.
I'm gonna
got
pop.
this
I'm gonna
behind
pop
my
quiz
belt.
you. I'm gonna be like, all right, Ayumi,
All right,
what does
ask me a
red
question.
mean?
Let's go.
All right, what does red mean?
Stop.
And what does yellow mean?
It means to slow down.
It means proceed with caution. And
What? I thought it meant slow down.
what?
TV lied to me.
I mean, I don't know.
One sec.
It means prepare to stop.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about traffic signal. He's talking about something else. Oh, I'm speeding. In a 55, I was going 68. Oh dear. But yeah, no, that American Truck Simulator game was fun. I had fun drinking and just vibing and playing it because I was really excited to play it. I was nervous how that stream was gonna go, but it went even better than I was initially intending it to be.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh my god, I'm getting charged for speeding 2 times in a row. Fuck. It's so funny because after coming back from streaming, Yuri, like I've been having the time of my life. And it's
That's
more than
good.
just it's more than just me, like, you know, growing from streaming and, you know, everything's changing. It's like, oh shoot. I think I just hit somebody. It's
Okay.
it's the fact that I'm finally whole in my streaming. Like I finally feel like I'm myself. Like
What did I
I'm
miss?
connected to my model. We were talking about the streaming and like stuff.
Oh, yeah. Continue.
Yeah, I finally feel like a connect. There's no longer a disconnect with the model I'm using. Because especially like the purple model that I used to have, which was 3D, I loved it. It was adorable. But it was just the fact that it was a model I made on the fly, on the go,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't represent how I wanted to look,
Mm-hmm.
VTubing wise. So when I finally did switch it, I felt like when I went to PG, I felt like I was so much better.
Same.
I was like, now it just needs to move. Now it just needs to move.
Yeah.
So I was so happy when I could finally start streaming it, and I was 2D because it was just like one of my biggest dreams, give reality, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
No, I feel
that's all I wanted to say.
I feel that. I feel that with the disconnect of the 3D, because like if it's not the like my most recent 3D model, definitely was closer to what I wanted, but it still wasn't there.
Yeah.
And like switching to the Fugi, especially because the Fugi is kind of like what I want it to generally be.
Yeah.
It feels much more me
Mm-hmm.
and feels like this is the character this is Lynn Farek. This
Lymphatic.
is not interpretation of Lynn Farek. This is Lynn Farek.
I
And
feel that.
because like Lynn Farek's the character that I put my personality and stuff into. Lynn Farek is me reincarnated in the fantasy realm.
What?
It's just
You self-inserted yourself into your OC? What? What do you mean?
well, elements.
It's sarcasm. Everybody does it.
Yeah.
I do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So, but yeah, I
Like I said, like it'd
100%.
be wild for me to say there's no semblance between me and Nyx, even though she's like her own
Yeah.
character, but still like there's parts of me in her character.
Yeah, 100%. Like it's a story based off of something that I idealize more like versus it actually being me, but it is based off of, Ayumi.
Yeah. I also want to give one just quick note that I just thought about. Our
Mhm.
color scheme of our trio is such a good color scheme. Like when you mix it, it kind of like we have Ayumi with her purple, we have me with my
Yep.
red, and it's not harsh purple and it's not harsh red. And then we have Yuri balancing it out with those neutral colors.
Yeah, we're the warmer color. She's the cool color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's actually I really love our color scheme. But yeah, anyway, so it's like, yeah, since switching to the Fugi, I felt like, especially like with my energy and stuff, right now, I feel that, ironically enough, 2D is more expressed, not 2D, PNG is more expressive than I ever was with my 3D.
Oh, I see.
And because like I very much feel it's like it's got that look, and it just, to me, it feels more expressive as just an image. So like because it's what I want it to truly look like, it's what I want it to be.
Hey. Now you can be like your true self in a way.
Yeah, it's always nice to be yourself. But you gotta be able to be happy when you come to the stream. So that's what it was for me,
Yeah.
I wasn't not happy, but I wasn't I wasn't completely happy either. I was just straight neutral. I was like, all right, time to stream again.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But I feel like since I've come back, my streams have been so much more radiant.
Yes, they have. They've been so good.
Because you have a clear plan now as well. And two, it's like
Yeah.
you said, you finally got the model that you've been wanting. So
Yeah.
you're more excited about it.
Yes. And that's what we're going to keep. We're going to keep with the flow of things.
Yeah.
We're going to keep the flow of this. Because that's the goal. The goal is to go up. We're going all the way up.
All the way up.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I'm really excited. Would you guys go on a road trip?
Yes.
I immediately said yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh my god, Cloudset road trip. Ayumi driving?
No.
No. Lynn and I can take turns.
Me and Yuri will switch.
No.
Me and Yuri will switch. You're banished from driving.
No, wait. If I get my license authentically, you can't compare my driving in real life to driving in game. I haven't technically learned the rules of the road, but I did get past a test to get my permit.
Which
So,
makes your truck driving stream even worse, because by getting a permit, you technically had to know the laws of the road. And you're over here swerving through lanes, fucking going into other lanes. But this is even before you were drunk.
Shut up!
So point is, you're banished from driving.
You know what? Anyways, where would you guys like to go on the Cloudset road trip?
Where would you want to go?
Las Vegas, baby!
Okay. Honestly, that'd be fun.
Oh my god.
That would be fun, going to Vegas.
Oh my god. I don't want to go for the casinos. I don't want to go for the strippers. I want to go because they have the infamous cheesecake sandwich.
Oh, that question's okay.
She
cheesecake.
She is obsessed with this. Like Yuri, she's obsessed with this one particular cheesecake place.
I just want to go because the reviews are absolutely substantial. They are so amazing. The cheesecake tastes like heaven. And then it's a sandwich. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't love sandwiches, sandwich lover. Come on.
I never said I didn't.
Right. So let's go eat some cheesecake sandwiches.
Okay, let's do it. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Alright, fair, fair.
All right. What about you, Yuri? Where would you like to go?
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of where would I want to go in the U.S. Like,
Yeah, I know, right?
There's
I feel like it'd be
the
cool.
place is massive. So I was like, man.
I feel like it'd be cool. I've never been hiking, so I feel like it'd be cool to go hiking
Go
in the mountains.
hiking? Like in an
Hey,
actual
so
hiking
come
location?
visit
Oh my
me
god.
because the mountain is 30 minutes from me at most, so we can go hiking.
Ooh, so what? Well, before we go, we'll go hike at Yuri's.
Oh, that'd be fun. We just have
We
like an
go pick her up.
entire. We get like, I don't know what kind of. Would we rent a car?
Yeah, we would have to rent like at least a van, right?
Mm-hmm. Like a minivan or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I've driven stuff like that. And so.
All right, Lynn. Good luck.
Good luck. What?
Looking out.
Good luck with what?
Because the women are gonna relax in the back seat, and you're gonna try.
Okay. And
Oh, you're supposed to be like,
You're
no,
so
no,
fun.
no, no.
what? How am I supposed to react?
He's supposed to be like, no, 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 no. You guys can't leave me driving all by myself. And then he's supposed to be like, yeah, all right, you're gonna let Ayumi take a swing. You'd be like, you know, sure. You know, that's how it's supposed to go.
No.
But you didn't take the bait. God damn it.
me and Yuri will switch. Ayumi, you're banished.
Why am I banished? I promise I'll be good. I'll obey the rules of the road. I'll only curse at the police officers one time.
You're banished.
No! Okay, 2 times.
You're banished.
Okay. I see. I'm not high enough. 10 times.
You're banished. Banished.
I can't curse at the police.
Banished.
But what if they honk at me?
Banished.
What if they flash their lights at me, yelling at me to stop when we have places to go?
Pull over.
No, we got places.
Banished.
You know what's funny? I saw this video. And it was someone who came from England, and then they were like, you know what? I'm gonna actually side with the Americans for once. And oh shoot, you can bypass a nearby wait station. Have a safe journey. Hooray. Okay, so there was this person who came from England, like Europe, right? And they were like, now they understand why Americans only know about America. Because America is so big.
Yeah.
I was laughing. I was dying.
I saw that clip. Yeah.
It's so big. The only reason they only know about their own state because they don't even get to visit outside of their own state. Like each of their own states is like a mini country.
Like the 2 he was like, it takes them there are 2 hours to work, and like I could get across, I could get to multiple countries in 2 hours. And then Americans.
Yeah, Americans. I don't even.
That's
to go
my
to California
daily
right
commute.
now,
Yeah.
I was dying because he was like, I'm trying to go from this side of America to that side of America, and I've been here for 3 months and I'm still not there.
Yep.
Dying.
Right, this place is humongous.
Yeah.
America's fucking huge.
Like, it's insane how big of the country is that we live in.
Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, before I move on to the next segue, Yuri, where would you go on the road trip? Did you think of anything?
Can't think of anything else. It's like, man, where would I? Because the place that I used to want to go the most, I've already been there 3 times.
We can just go again.
Where would I go?
We can just go again. Go where makes you happy. Ooh.
You mean come visit you?
Yeah. Yes.
We could just do a whole East Coast road trip.
Oh my God, I'm not going to Florida.
No, fuck Florida.
Wait, well, why not?
Because they've got roaches that fly.
Oh, it'll be fine. I promise you, it's fine.
I've seen
It's
only
fine,
one
sweetheart.
here. They terrorize me, Yuri-chan.
No, it's fine.
Okay, like Florida is Florida. Like, I mean, it's like
yeah,
I wouldn't live in
imagine
Florida.
going somewhere and then you have to fear being attacked by an alligator.
Florida does not rule, Daza. Florida does not rule.
Of course, Daza.
Even
And
Floridians.
what about the Florida man who eats Floridians? They eat people over there.
Florida. I want to take a road trip and go visit those friends.
Florida is not better than California.
Anywhere's got to be better than California because California is hot.
Like to visit.
California is not that bad. What are you guys on about? California is not that bad.
He sweats on a daily basis. He don't know what he's talking about.
The only thing that sucks about here is just the price of living.
Oh, but that's just because you're in a city.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not different to any other things. Like, I mean, like I remember just looking elsewhere. It's like there's worse places. I like the city, but like I've not had a single problem with living here in Los Angeles. It's got everything I need.
Interesting.
So I can get anywhere I need to. I can get food. Like anything I need is here. And it
must be nice. Me talking like I don't live in a city.
You talking as if you can't go anywhere on the subway to.
I literally can.
It's like, hey, I want to get across town. All right, 15 minutes. Subway. I don't know actually how long subways take to do that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's all the same essentially.
But yeah. No, Cali's fun. Los Angeles doesn't have anything like crazy fancy or anything, but I mean it's a nice place.
Dang, so it's boring over there? You guys don't even have entertainment?
No, we have entertainment. I'm talking about like tourist destination, like things that like make us stand out. Aside from the Hollywood sign, which is boring as fuck.
Oh, really? I thought it was like the momentum of California.
Californians
like if you don't go to
the Hollywood sign.
Really? Also, that's like
because it's full of tourists.
New Yorkians that hate the Empire State Building because like I've never been there. I've never been
to the Hollywood sign. I've never been to. I absolutely hate traveling in Hollywood. I hate going to any of those popular tourist destinations here.
I see. I've never been to the Empire State Building, but I have been on a ferry. And actually, ferries it's a really nice ride.
I've been on a ferry. I've been on a ferry before.
Especially at night. I'll take a ferry because of school. I would take one from Manhattan to Staten Island. And it was so nice. It was really nice.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, you guys would love it. It's a little messy, and there's a lot of weird people on the.
I come from San Francisco. You shush. I also used to live in Manhattan.
Yeah, but
I know what it's
like.
And I visited
Manhattan. Imagine
piles of trash
randos coming up to you, holding your hand, and being like, "Oh, I would." Okay, man, that's another topic.
Okay,
that's another topic. I'll tell you guys that later. But yeah. California and New York City, you know, the big cities in America.
They're
about the same in some ways, but also different.
Yeah,
in
they're all kind of the same in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
They might have a few things that are different, but it's like really the nature and like the abundance of nature that we have all scattered throughout the U.S. is probably worth more seeing.
Yeah, no, it's much more worth seeing nature than going to the cities. Like the cities are like, oh, we get the cities every day. I definitely want to go like hiking in the mountains and something.
I'm terrified because I was listening to a Jacksepticeye and he was like how wolves or foxes, is it wolves or foxes? How they sound like screaming women in.
Well, it's definitely not wolves.
Oh, it's not wolves. Okay, so then it has to be foxes. Like how they literally just sound like a woman screaming in the middle of the night. I'm just like, what? I mean, why do they sound like that?
He probably is more referring to a screech owl more than he is a fox.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard a fox or a wolf like yell like that.
I'm gonna find the video to double check to make sure.
I've heard screech owls, and like there was actually one. So years ago, when I was a little girl,
Right.
At 8 years old, my daddy and like stepmom, they moved us out to the woods.
Mm-hmm.
So we got out of it and we moved down into the woods. And we were sitting on the back porch one night, still like probably within our first year of living there.
Mm.
And I'm sitting back there with my stepmom, and we hear this awful sound. And it sounded like somebody was like getting fucking murdered, man.
Oh my god.
And we could have found, they're like, oh yeah, no, this is a screech owl. I'm like, what? And they're like, oh yeah,
Oh.
screech owls are here. So it's just like, that's what it was fucking terrifying, dude.
Oh no.
So yeah, if that's what he's hearing, it like I said, it's more likely a screech
A
owl
screech
than it is.
owl. Okay. What do they look
Or,
like?
hang on, I got you.
Oh, okay. And there was something I wanted to ask about. I can't remember.
Oh no. Oh no.
It would have segued into an interesting conversation because I was like, before I go over this, I wanted to just make sure Yuri got to answer the question. It's okay. If it's important, come back to me. We're talking. We're enjoying this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious. Ask me what?
Oh, remember when I was asking you about if you had anywhere you wanted to go on the road trip?
Oh, that.
There was something I was going to say before after I asked you that, and then I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
That is okay. If it's important, it'll come back to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see about what I was thinking about. So it was like I was thinking about the fact that and let me think about it.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, there's
Yeah.
what screech owl looks like.
Okay. Oh, let me pause.
You ever just get a
Some have like
cramp in
more
your
brown
foot?
in color and more red color,
Yep.
but yeah, that's what they look like. They're actually small. They're not that big.
Really?
But the noise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, no, they're really cute.
But the
But they're,
noise they
they're
make.
tiny.
That noise they make is absolutely terrifying. They're
Bro, it's so damn
adorable.
scary to hear. Like, they actually hear and experience. Yeah, I can understand why people would be freaked out. It's terrifying.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like owls a lot. I
But
think I still do. It's because like like how you have an animal that kind of represents you sometimes.
Yeah.
Like mine was for a little bit an owl.
Mm-hmm.
Like people would give me things and it would just be like owl themed.
I liked
Like
eagles
I feel like
for a
this used to.
while.
Eagles are nice.
But then I transitioned to just straight up wanting liking dragons and then liking wolves.
Oh, he likes things that can fly. He likes the air.
Yeah.
I do like things that are free as well. Dolphins, owls, tigers.
Tigers. Dolphins, owls, tigers. Oh my.
I know, I'm all over the place. That's real chaos right there.
Well,
I'm curious. I want to see where we get this year in our story making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I want to see.
I'm going to get like this upcoming year, 2025. Or like this year, 2024.
Yep. 2025.
My book's going to be done and I'm probably going to be working on the screenplay.
Ooh, okay. I can't wait to see. I was curious about that. I was like, I actually wanted to ask you because I can essentially see how your story is gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna make it an animated series, or is it gonna be like a real film with real life actors?
Live action, something that I'm
Live
gonna try and
action?
get like Netflix or Amazon or some big studio to produce.
I
To
see.
produce and distribute.
I had a question because I wanted to know. You know how Yuri has ears on top of her head because she's a bunny?
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys gonna do about that? Are you gonna actually incorporate the bunny ears?
Yeah, we've already
Really?
yeah, we've
I
already
would
talked.
not accept anything less.
What?
Really?
Yeah, we've already talked about that. Is she?
Yeah. Well, tell me. I don't know. You guys talked about it, but I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
It's a fantasy.
I thought you knew about Snowfall.
I don't know anything. You guys are talking about writing it. I haven't read anything. I'm waiting till you're done.
Oh.
God. Okay.
And
well.
the things you guys decided, you never told me. I've just been sitting there and you like, so we decided on something and it's going to be really epic. I'm like, great. I don't know what it is, but great.
Oh, so oh my God, Yuri, we've made Ayumi feel left out.
Wait, no. I want to clarify. If I felt left out, I would have asked, but it was more like,
you felt
I want to
left out.
read it.
You felt left out.
What the fuck? I'm telling you how I'm feeling. Listen here, you whippersnapper. I just honestly don't know anything.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nick,
that was fucking freaky.
what?
What happened?
My Google Home in the other room started fucking talking.
Huh?
Oh, that's creepy.
If I lived alone, I would have pissed my
It
pants.
put me in my internet back.
Oh. Internet? Yuri got internet?
Oh? Wait, really?
Maybe. Excuse me.
Oh my god, you have a couple more hours. You could probably complete Genshin.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, you do what you want.
Anyway, so Lynn.
Yes.
Oh, hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, guys. Tell her about Snowfall.
What about Snowfall?
Tell me about Snowfall.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So it's taking place in.
Specifically about the ears, because I want to read the book.
Okay, fine. Yes, she's gonna have ears because there's multiple races. Lynn's.
I see.
Lynn's elf,
Okay.
demon. There's dragons. There's I don't know what I
Oh.
call Yuri's. Oh, actually no. Yvrix. We came up with
Yvrix.
names for it. There's gonna
Okay,
be
okay.
there's a custom race that
we
I
had
made.
to make we had to make like a new race so we wouldn't get like kind of fucking copyrighted by
Yeah, no,
Screen.
of course.
I also created a completely
Nick
new
is
race.
actually a Vieira, but so we had to change the names and stuff up like that. And I think also he and I agreed to give her a bunny tail just to differentiate it a little bit more.
Yeah, she has a bunny tail.
Yeah.
Are you keeping with the Final Fantasy story lore for your character?
She has so concepts of it. Like it's more.
Okay.
She tells me what her character would do in particular situations. But the story of
Is
different.
Okay.
Her character comes from Clayton, which Clayton's has been overtaken. So there's lore.
Ooh.
There's lore.
Oh,
There's-
okay.
we just
yeah,
made it where she just fits in his universe.
Oh, I
as
see.
though
I
she was
see.
already part of his universe.
Yeah. So this is.
I'm excited to see.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys have been working hard. Yuri's been telling me the stories of the writing. She's like, oh my god. I'd be dying of laughter. The learning stages with Linoxity.
Oh,
Need a whole episode on that alone.
okay. Tell me what are some things you've heard?
Because it'll be like it's literally just the to symbolize it and like paraphrase it, how you make things harder, and she just simply tells you that you could do it like this and you're like, oh it's just and then you're writing, you gradually getting better with writing because like they're just like grammar things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So like you're literally growing as a writer. That's what it is. It was super funny.
Yeah.
And I was really dying because it was the one with the commas. That's the one that I remember the most. It was the one with the commas. You put a comma after everything. Was that what it was, Yuri?
That was one of the things. That was like the very first chapter. There were so many freaking commas. I'm just like, I love a good officer comma, like just not just everybody else, but this is too much.
All right, officer
this is
comma.
way
I have
too
a lot
much.
to say, comma. Put a comma here, comma.
He was giving commas out like he was like he was fucking Oprah.
It was Oprah. You get a comma. No, you get a comma. Oh, that's funny. It's okay. It just shows the growth of your writing.
Yeah. Well, let me open up. I'll read off a line currently.
Okay.
From the starting of chapter, like so, Yuri, you can enjoy this as well.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Watch me roast them.
Ooh, the cough. Drink some water.
Okay. Chapter 1.
Okay.
An old friend.
Mm-hmm.
The name still remains the same. Wind blows in his ears' tan face as he rides towards Elgadorf, his black-coated mare trotting rhythmically
Rhythmically?
the dirt road crunching beneath its hooves. His weathered face pale, bruises along his face. A gash along his cheek from a rogue small blade. Seems a bit fresh, but unable to tell. His gloved hands grip a brown leather bridle weakly, his head slightly bobbing from the lack of sleep, wrapped in his black cloak. This damn road has taken him 2 days longer than planned, despite his clear fatigue, Azir's deep purple eyes remain focused. His mouth in a straight line, his lips chapped. The sun is rising over the distant mountains and trees. He's traveled through the night. The weather is pleasant, not warm enough to not need a cloak while riding, but no need for winter clothing. The last of the snow melted a few weeks ago, thank God. The winter was brutal on the front lines. The weather since has just been consistent rainfall. But today is the first day it seems to have cleared up. He should arrive today, assuming there are no delays. No, there will not be any delays. He can't afford delays. Dirt and rocks fly from the mare's hooves. She travels quickly, along her body a few scars clearly from battle. She has seen war, a war-bred mare. But the injuries look like they have been treated while someone else may have ended... The injuries look like they may have been treated while someone else may have ended the mare because of the nature of the wounds. Azir and this mare have been together for years, a bond of trust long established. The mare travels along the familiar path without needing Azir to guide it. They have been here many times. That's the first paragraph.
So then wait, this was Azir?
So this is the, remember Yuri, how I was telling you that I'm doing like a little bit more of a prologue in the beginning? This is Azir's arrival to Elgadorf.
Right.
So that entire
I
paragraph.
don't remember him having purple eyes.
Yeah, he has purple eyes.
I thought you were talking about Lynn when you said purple eyes.
No, Azir also has purple eyes.
I got no idea who this Azir guy is, but that's awesome.
He's he's got black hair. He's got tan skin. He's got purple eyes. He's got a couple scars on his face. He is a character that is a long time friend. Well, it was a very close friend of Nick's. And then stuff happened.
Oh.
And then stuff happened.
And then stuff happened.
Yeah. A lot of stuff happened.
So, let's see. I'm looking in the server characters. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I went ahead and pulled up the server. Which, if you guys don't know, is like there's a server that Lynn's like keeping track of stuff like this and organizing it that he and I both have access to. So I can help keep track of it. So we both are like indie characters channel right now.
Yeah. So he has black shoulder length hair. Often likes to put his hair in a half ponytail. Tan skin. Over his left eye, a large scar. Azir is partially blind in that eye. But to other soldiers, even some high-ranking ones, he appears just fine. His jawbone's defined. Oh, his eyes are a piercing gold. Okay, I gotta fix that.
Oh boy.
I was like, he had purple. I'm like, since when he had purple eyes? I'm so confused.
Hang on. His eyes piercing gold. His eyes.
See, this is why I keep track and I keep the book. Character and consistencies and no contingencies.
Azir's piercing gold eyes remain focused.
Yuri.
There we go. Hang on. Okay, so actually no, I'm gonna save. Yes. So I like how both me and Yuri were just like, wait a minute, let's go check the character. How did I design him? It's been months, okay.
Tragic. We could have been halfway through this book by now.
Oh shush.
Are we?
Don't you tell me to shush.
Oh shush. You'll get Snowfall, and then you're gonna get an entire TV show.
Ooh.
And then I get book 2.
And then you'll get a book 2.
And a book.
And then a second season.
webtoon.
And a second season of the TV show. And then you'll
Don't
get
forget the webtoon.
and then you'll get a third book. And then you'll get a third season of the TV show.
Now, like out of nowhere,
Don't forget the webtoon.
You unknowingly confirmed that there will be a third book without actually telling me. And I love that.
Yeah, I'm.
I like it. I I get a trilogy. Oh hell yeah!
You get a
For that.
trilogy. You get a trilogy. But also,
Hey,
it's like
yo.
she's getting like an actual, you're getting an actual TV show, Yuri. It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna love
Be
that.
serious about this.
Oh no, like this is a part of my 5-year goal. I'm going to write this book. Whether I publish the book or not, I don't care. Right now, I'm focused. Once I finish writing it, I'm going to start work on writing the screenplay. And then I'm going to work on getting that screenplay to be in production.
Which I mean, like the book was originally supposed to be for me, anyways.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
The book's gonna be for you, and I'm gonna be like, all right, here you go, Yuri. Here's a book. It's like, all right, enjoy reading. I'm gonna go write a TV show now.
yeah,
Which, okay, I'm actually curious. What do you think about the fact that I'm gonna do a TV show out of it?
I'm okay with that as long as it's done justice and like true to its source.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna be very firm on that. I'm gonna be like, the only things I would change would be if I'm adding additional information or something needs to be adjusted, but in a way that still makes sense. And you're gonna help with the casting for Nyx.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say I'm absolutely gonna be there for casting for Nyx because that is my baby girl.
I'm gonna put on the headlights.
But there's also be a lot of legalities like in a chases because like it's still my character
Yeah.
for doing my own future work and stuff with. So like, oof, I have to be careful to get around that.
So what will have to be, it's like once that actually happens, we'll be like, okay, Yuri. So what do you want in Nyx? What do you want like from talent wise? Because very likely it'd end up being, you would work pretty closely with the person we would end up casting as Nyx.
Right.
I mean, it's your character, so it's like you know this character so well, because like people adapt characters all the time, so you just basically would like want to find that one person that will do Nyx justice.
Right.
Because it's like your goal is gonna be like it's like we'll both be doing it, and then Ayumi can be there in the background tagging along.
I'm sorry. I would love to tag along, but I'm gonna be working on my own things. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I didn't leave any option for as a way to get out. No, you're gonna be there, Ayumi.
I can't. I'm gonna be working on my stories. I'm gonna be working on my movies.
I didn't say you wouldn't be, but you can spare a
La
day.
la la la
You
la la
You
la
can
la.
spare a day
No.
because you're gonna have to cast you're gonna have
I just fucking hit a police officer. God damn it.
you're going to have
Because
to
of Lenoxity's yapping.
you're gonna have to cast Ayumi.
Why?
Because Ayumi's also in the story.
Why?
Because she's Lynn's top general.
I think you can do it. I think you're good and capable.
Yuri, are you hearing this? She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be there with us when these characters get cast.
No, that's not what I meant.
That's exactly what you meant. You're over here. It's like I'm gonna go do my own thing. You guys have fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Nah, man, I'm gonna do my own thing.
That's all right.
All right, guys. We've been going for 2 hours and 12 minutes. So I think that's a good area to end it off on. What do you guys think?
I think it's a good idea
that's
too.
pretty good.
Well, gazers. Well, thank you for coming to episode 21 of the Cloudset podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed.
No.
It's fun.
Have a good night, gazers. Thank you for joining us. And that thing that I forgot, I'll try to remember.
She's not
Yep.
gonna remember.
Fuck you!
Fuck you too!
I'll try to help you remember. Oh
You
my
know
goodness.
what?
Good night,
I'm pausing
everyone.
my
It's
game.
been fun.
Oh! Boom! Boom! Boom!
She's beating me up! She's beating me up! She's beating me up! Help!